Welcome into True Silly Diamonds for Friday, June 6, 2025. I am Drew Martin, breaking down the Major League Baseball slate, the weekend starter here. Got a couple trends I really like, one involving a total a mile high that we're going to get into. But let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, nation's capital, Washington, hosting Texas. It's the Nationals hosting the Rangers. Battle of two third-place teams in their respected divisions. 6:45 Eastern start time. Pat Corbin, the lefty on the hill for the Rangers. Michael Soroka on the hill for the Nats. 9.5 being the total. Seeing the Rangers about -135 as the road favorite. This is a Rangers team that's just 9-20 on the road. I'm not looking to bet him right now. Pat Corbin does have decent numbers. We've been betting against him a bunch. Mixed success, I guess we could call it. But it's an interesting spot here with him pitching against his former team, the team he spent, I would say, the majority of his career playing in. And he had terrible numbers pitching in this stadium last year. So he's up against a Nationals team that's his former teammates for the most part. And this Nationals team is playing some better baseball overall. They're only 3 games under 500, and they're a top team in terms of a top half team in Major League Baseball. If you go by weighted runs created plus team OPS, they actually ranked 14th across baseball. That's better than a lot of people would have thought, and especially going up against the Rangers, who are the third worst in terms of run production offensively. So looking to bet on the Nationals here, guys. Soroka had a solid start his last time pitching at home against the San Francisco Giants, a quality start there. Now, I will say this, the Nationals bullpen has been a little bit shaky. And actually, if you're looking for positives with the Rangers, it has been those relief arms. So we're going to cut out the full game. We're going to go first 5 innings here, listing Soroka as the starter. And we're jumping on the Nationals at the nice price at home. We got next one up. We're heading to Milwaukee for the Milwaukee Brewers, hosting the San Diego Padres. 8:10 Eastern, 5:10 Pacific here. And we get Chad Patrick on the hill for the Brew Crew. Randy Vasquez going for the Padres. Padres about, I don't know, let's call it -140 as the road favorite. -135 anyway. 8.5 being the total. Now the Padres come in with 9 games over 500, and it's kind of a tough travel spot for them. They just played the San Francisco Giants, one of their rivals in division, no day off for travel. So going from San Francisco to Milwaukee here, they just lost 2 straight to the Giants. And this is a Padres team that is going with Randy Vasquez, who, man, this guy's numbers are just awful. He's pitched 58 innings. He only has 35 strikeouts and 30 walks. Those numbers you normally don't see at this time of the season in Major League Baseball. By this time, they've either gone on the IL, the phantom IL, or sent down to the minors. I'm looking to go against Randy Vasquez. I mean, 58 innings, only 35 strikeouts, and then you add on the 30 walks. That's 86 hits and 86 hits and walks in 58 innings. So looking to go against him. Looking to bet on the Brewers. Their lineup is hot right now. If you go over the last week, the 5th best lineup in all of baseball. And they got a guy named Chad Patrick on the hill. If you haven't kind of heard his story yet, he's a guy you kind of can't help but love the story. He went 14-1 in AAA last year. He's one of those guys that, had a sub-3 ERA. They just couldn't put him in the minor leagues anymore. He's not a top prospect guy, a highly drafted guy, but now he's a 26-year-old rookie in the show, and he's carrying over those numbers. He's got a sub-3 ERA, 57-18 strikeout to walk ratio. I'm looking to bet on Chad Patrick. I really am. You add on the Brewers, the hot lineup right now, and we got to bring in the Brewers are 9-1 their last 10. They're also 18-10 at home. This is the start of a 10-game homestand for the Brewers in Milwaukee. I think this is a good time to look to be betting on the Brewers right now. So we're going to list Chad Patrick, get him at a plus price, seeing the high watermark plus 125, risk 100 to win 125. We're jumping on the Brewers with Chad Patrick on the hill. We got next one up, Colorado. It is the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Anthony Sensatella on the hill for the Rockies. Cody Senga going for the Mets. Now the Mets -335 road favorites, total of 10. Don't like the Mets in terms of this travel spot. They were just playing the Dodgers big time games in LA. Now they're going to Colorado. The Mets overall, first place team, 8-2 their last 10, but they have struggled a little bit on the road. They're under 500 on the road. And the trend I brought up at the top is Cody Senga, the 32-year-old Japanese-born pitcher. He's actually never pitched in Coors Field. So that is usually a situation I do not like to bet on. We also got to bring up the fact he's got a sub-2 ERA. He's been great overall. He just faced the Rockies his last time out, went 6 1/3, did give up 2 earned runs, but a solid start overall. I also need to bring up the fact Anthony Sensatella is on the bump for the Rockies, and the 30-year-old Venezuelan is 1-10 this season. That is his decision mark, his record. 1 win, 10 losses. He's lost 7 straight starts. He's got over a 7 ERA. This guy has just looked to fade at all costs. He faced the Mets his last time out. So this is pitcher. The pitcher's seeing the same bats in 2 straight starts towards the offense to sign up as many home runs as strikeouts. That's always an issue. He only lasted 4 innings. So at first, guys, the reason I wanted to talk about this is to look to bet on the Colorado Rockies, actually, as strange as that sounds, sitting at just 12-50. But they have won 3 straight. They just beat the Marlins. They swept my Miami Marlins, but I can't get there with them. I mean, if you made me pick a side, I'd probably go on the Rocks. But to tell you the truth, it's just too tough to be betting on the Rockies still with 3 wins. Instead, I think the Rockies will actually put up some crooked numbers here. Again, Senga, first time in Coors Field, back-to-back times against the same pitchers. I think that helps Colorado's bats. And I think the Mets might get to this number of 10 by themselves. So seeing a total of 10, seeing it jump up to 10.5 in the overnight market, I agree with that move. We're going over 10 New York Mets, Colorado Rockies, guys. So that will be the nightcap for the show. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page Drew Martin. And we got the weekend slate coming. So come back and join us on Saturday. But guys, a reminder, comment below. Anything more than welcome. Your picks and analysis. I'll be in there chiming it up with you. So enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll be back on Saturday. Come back and join us. Cash those tickets. Thanks for tuning in.